Hello, I'm MC the Movie Critic. I know it and you know it. And guess what, people? We're in the month of October. You will know what that means. That's right, it's Halloween!
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the
I love Halloween. It's one of the best holidays of all time. It has candy, costumes, haunted houses, and so on. And let's not forget the Halloween specials. Much like Christmas specials, Halloween specials are an all-time favorite traditions, especially horror films. Horror films plays a big role on Halloween, making us shit our pants with fear. But there's one horror film that gives the horror genre a bad name. The one horror film that makes the other horror films feel bad about themselves. And the film I'm talking about is Nurse Sherri. Back in the 70s, it was a time when The Exorcist was the scariest movie ever made, and it became the highest grossing film of all time. Throughout the decade of the 70s since its release, other independent companies tried to make knockoffs out of it. Films such as Ruby and this film. Carrie is not included! So, how can a low-budget horror film can make something more scary than The Exorcist? Well, since we're in the month of Halloween, let's take a look at Nurse Sherri. So it starts out with a 2001 Space Odyssey knockout as we see a group of people are resurrecting a guy named William.
Brothers and sisters, I sense a pervasive and insidious doubt among you. In order for me to raise William, that doubt must be removed.
Let the hate flow through you.
Brother Stevens?
The force is strong with you. Well, that's it for that scene.
It's going well.
And now we're back to that scene. What's the point of that transition? This is not the Dawn of Man, people. This is freaking Nurse Sherri. So we see Stevens and Raynauer are talking about the resurrection of William. But Raynauer feels that the plan is going smoothly.
And I told you it's going well.
Don't try and dish out any of that crap to me, Raynauer. But as far as I'm concerned, you can take your pentagrams and shove it.
You know what you did?
I like how he smiles. He's turning into Norman Bates from Psycho. So the resurrection of William continues. Raynauer got a heart attack and was sent to the hospital. And there, we are introduced to our main character, Sherri, played by, I don't know, the Million Princess Leia's. She is also the girlfriend of Dr. Peter, played by someone who has a career.
You're crazy. I'm involved with the crazy doctor.
Things could be worse.
How about a kiss?
Go take a shower in formaldehyde.
You come with me.
Sweetheart, what am I going to do with you?
I don't know, blow me. We see Sherri met up with her friend Tara and tell Sherri that her patient is a football player.
Who's Marcus Washington?
Really, Sherri, where have you been? Marcus Washington just happens to be the fastest running back this side of the juice. 3 years All-American.
I like Sherri's expression. It looks like she's daydreaming.
When he gets that ball, moves his black ass downfield, it's portrait and no.
So Tara went inside to meet the football player named Marcus Washington. But when she first met him, she found out that he's a complete asshole.
The light's gone out inside, dig? Marcus Washington, football star, don't exist anymore.
I knew I should have played basketball instead of football.
You want to help me? Leave me alone. I don't need any of your hunky crap.
What makes you think I'm white?
A black woman would feed shit like that to me.
She might if she cared a little. See you later, bigot.
So after that scene, we see Sherri's boyfriend, Peter, is getting ready to go to work.
Can't you just stay a little longer?
You need your beauty sleep.
Get out of here.
Nice read there, girl.
Get out of here.
Get out of here! So Sherri puts on her nightgown and lies down on her bed. But while she's lying down, something evil is lurking. Ah! What the hell is that? Okay, can you tell us what's going on? Billy, what's that sparkling thing? Okay, now it's green and it's changing color and shapes. Explain movie, fill us in. Okay, so what I can gather is that this Slimer bullshit is a spirit. We don't know what's the name or where it comes from. It's just gonna possess Sherri. And yes, that's what's gonna scare you throughout the majority of the scene. And adding special effects and making weird shapes is not scary. Even I'm out now see how scary scenes than this. So after that drug overdose, Tara went to see Marcus as Marcus gave her an apology.
I'm sorry about yesterday.
That's okay. But if you don't mind, I must make my round.
Go ahead. Walk out on Marcus Washington. Everybody else has.
Now we both have something to apologize for.
Hey, come over here. Were you really a fan of mine?
Stood in line in Horrell once just to get your autograph.
You jiving me?
No, I was just a blur in the crowd.
Hey, no. Now I remember. Redhead, right? Big blue eyes.
Aw, how charming. And that's it for that scene. Okay, well, Sherri's friend named Betty went to see her patient named Charlie, and she tried to top it off this morning.
Well, don't be nervous. I can make you relax. See? Doesn't that feel better?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
Well, let's see if we can't get a rise out of your thermometer.
Oh my God, what kind of nurse act like that? Taking off their clothes and makes out with you. Honestly, I wish more girls were like that, but this is just pushing it way too far. We see Sherri and her friends are talking about their patients.
How did he lose his sight?
It was a car accident. Flying glass from the window into his eyes.
Jesus.
What did he feel like having?
Oh, Chinese.
Oh, Beth, we had that last week. How about Italian?
Okay, that's it for that scene. You know, this movie's really on the roll, ain't it? So Sherri went to a graveyard, and okay, what is up with these scenes? These scenes are pointless. If you're gonna do a scene, do a scene. Stick with it. Show us what's gonna happen. We also see Stevens at his apartment drinking some booze as he felt a mysterious presence.
Look at mess you make.
An hour.
I can tell from your echoing laughter. Cut back to the hospital. Sherri talks to Peter, but Peter is disappointed in her for not coming for lunch.
Sherri, where were you?
What do you mean?
Lunch? We were supposed to have lunch together?
It must have slipped my mind.
How could it? You were standing right here with Beth and Tyra when we talked about it.
I don't know. I don't remember. But I'll make up for it tonight.
Dr. Desmond wanted in surgery. Dr. Desmond wanted in surgery.
I'll talk to you later about this.
Much later.
Sherri, I'm so glad I ran into you. Look, I've got to fill in for Pam and Aurora, so do me a favor. Tell Marcus I'll see him about 4, okay?
Sure, Tara.
Oh, thanks.
Sherri went to tell Marcus what Tara said and gives him the evil stare.
Hello. Tara? Is that you?
No, it's Shirley Temple.
I'm scared. People, that was pointless. Number 1. Peter went to see Betty. No, I'm sorry. Hello, nurse.
It is.
And ask her what's wrong with Sherri.
Has she said anything to you at all about me?
Only rave reviews. Now, if you want to honor my ticket.
Come on, I'm serious.
Don't make me slap that ass of yours.
Is she seeing someone else?
No one, Peter. Listen, Sherri is so hung up on you, she'd scratch my eyes out if she found us together.
Well, something's wrong.
The devil's making her do it. Listen, my advice to you is just forget it.
Tara went to see Marcus again and tells her about the disturbance of Sherri.
Suddenly it grew cold, as if a chill or a draft went through the room.
Marcus, I don't doubt what you're saying, but the medications you've been taking, they do cause a certain amount of hallucinations. Maybe you were a little bit drowsy when Sherri came by?
I don't know.
Dad, stop crying to that! The music's getting really silly, ain't it? It turns out that Sherri went to see the farmer to get stuff, I think.
Oh, well, you better let me have a look.
Here, it's in the trunk.
It's a trap!
That was pointless. Number 2. Speaking of which, we see Hello Nurse! Went to see Charlie again to top it off another morning.
I have a surprise for you. Come on.
Ooh, this ought to be fun.
Just relax. Remember how nice it was the last time?
Yeah.
Nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Here I come. Ready?
1,000 years of death!
We see Peter went home to find Sherri. Yeah, tell me if this seems familiar.
Gotcha.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Are you seeing someone else?
You've got to be kidding.
No, I'm serious. Are you?
God damn it, Peter. What's come over you?
What's come over you? I ran into Tara this afternoon. You know what she told me?
The blood.
Yeah. Now, just what the hell are you trying to prove?
To prove I have blood?
You must have cut my lip.
Let's see.
No.
If you cut it, let me see it.
Don't touch me!
Stay where you are.
Oh my god, her voice turned into Gollum.
But then, what can you expect from a man of science?
Oh Jesus, her lip sync is really off. God damn it, movie, you're not even trying. Even Cowboy Bebop has better dubbing than this. After that mortal wet dream, we see Peter went to the head doctor and tells him what Sherri's voice said.
Tell me once again, what exactly did she say?
She told me to stay where I was. And she started in on how we last talked. Me being a man of science.
Peter went to see Randauer, but doesn't get any info from him. Thus, we see more operation scenes. Wait. If we're gonna do this again, we have to put this. We cut back to the office. The head doctor thinks Sherri is possessed and Peter is off to get more info. We see Stevens because it looks like the plot almost forgot about him as he tries to get something out from Peter.
Leonhard was your patient. You know where he's buried.
Rienhauer?
He came back today. I've got to burn him.
What are you talking about?
To destroy the spirit, you've got to burn the body. Do you understand? I've got to burn him. He told me that a long time ago. He told me that.
We see our two lovers having a romantic moment. And thus, Tara discovered Marcus's bracelet.
My grandmother gave that to me a long time ago.
What are the faces for?
Those are Haitian demons. Grandma lived in Haiti most of her life. She was a voodoo priestess. The stories she told me used to scare me out of my wits as a kid. The bracelet's to ward off demons and bring good luck.
Really?
Really?
We see Sherri is at home as Peter tries to talk to Sherri about her and Rienhour.
Sherri, you must tell me something. It's very important. Do you remember Thomas Rienhour?
And that leads us to a flashback.
Don't be afraid. Take my hand. And come with me, Sherri. And I'll introduce you to the bliss that lies beyond the borders of hell.
You call me in the morning at the hospital. I'll be on duty.
Peter went back to work and found more info on Rienhour.
You know, he was a strange one. He was always talking about how the devil was protecting him. He was kind of fond of Sherri. Do you know that she was the only one that he really talked to?
Listen, if Sherri calls in, tell her I'm on my way over, okay?
Tara tells Marcus that he's going home, but feels something's wrong.
Something is wrong.
What, Marcus?
I got this feeling inside of me. It's like...
You want me to get the doctor?
No. It's nothing. It's something that I can't explain.
That was pointless. Number 3. Peter went back to the house and finds Sherri. Huh? What? What? Huh? What's going on?
Hi, remember me? I'm the audience. You want to fill me in on what the fuck's going on?
Okay, so if I'm following this, and trust me I am, we see Sherri went to the office and kills Dr. Brown, and we don't know who he is, he serves no purpose to the plot, so that means he's a pointless character. These death scenes have no purpose, they're like drive-by killing spree. If you're gonna have a death scene, fine, but at least let us get to know the characters before they die. You know, freaking scare us. So Sherri went to Marcus's room and tries to kill him. But luckily, Tara is here to save the day.
Sherri, what the hell is wrong with you? All those responsible for the death of Thomas Rienhour must die. Must die.
I'm acting. So, oh god, are we still on to this guy? He's worse than the principal from Reefer Madness. Still, Stevens looks for Rienhour's file, but mistakenly took another file. What a dumbass. So he went to the cemetery and found the body and tries to find a place to burn it. Hey, is it me or does the floating head looks like a lot like Andros from the Star Fox games? And that's what's gonna scare you people. A floating head who laughs like a freaking psycho. So the floating head keeps taunting Steven as he falls to his death. We cut back to the office. The head doctor is thinking about putting Sherri to a sanitarium, but Peter has some exceptions.
I've got the best psychiatric nurse caring for her.
I've given you my best advice. If you don't choose to follow it, I can no longer assume professional responsibility for what happens to Sherri.
In other words, you're fired! So Marcus tells Tara and hello nurse that the only solution to save Sherri is burn the body. I'm surprised he didn't say that sooner.
Sherri has no knowledge or control over what she does while the demon inhabits her body. The only way to rid her of the possession is to cremate all corporeal remains of the demon.
I was at the operation when he died. The location of his grave must be in the hospital records.
Let's go.
So it looks like the two nurses are off to find the body and save Sherri, but hello nurse is too scared to go out.
Who believes in ghosts anyway? Me? Are you kidding?
The only ghost I believe in is Casper.
And that was your Casper joke, everybody. Wasn't funny. So the Scooby-Doo characters began on Expedition Burn the Body. Wow. Hello, nurse! It's a bit of a chicken, isn't she? Eventually they found the grave and started to dig. Meanwhile, we see Peter went to their apartment to look for Sherri.
Hello? Hello?
Pranksters. While Peter's looking for Sherri, we see hello nurse. It's kind of like the Carly line from The Wizard of Oz.
The only way we can get this thing over with is to burn the body.
You're right.
So Peter went to the kitchen and saw blood on the floor. Oh Jesus. Her face is turning out to be like Judge Doom for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So, hello nurse! Light up the match and burns the body. Plus Sherri is back to normal and also Marcus is free to go home.
Now that she is freed, she has no memory of what she's done.
And what you're saying, Marcus, is that Sherri had no control over what she was doing.
Nah, you think? The head doctor and Peter went outside and talked.
As for Marcus's explanation, it's just one of those primitive rationalizations man has found necessary to invent so that he can interpret the world in which he lives.
But Marcus just explained what happened to Sherri. It's common knowledge. And I'm not kidding, people, this is the ending. Well, we'll never know what's gonna happen to her. So that was Nurse Sherri. It sucks. The plot is a mess, the characters are idiots, the special effects is beyond outdated, and of course, it's not scary. Everything in this movie is an Ed Wood scenario. But to the film's credit, it has some atmosphere and suspense which makes it creepy. But outside of that, it's just a stupid horror film. And that's my review. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and to finish this off, I'm going to play one of the greatest Halloween songs of all time. Leopold?
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory.
I'm MC the movie critic. I know it and you know it. Good night and happy Halloween.
The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a